Hi, I'm Cliff Saunders, and I'm going to show you a fantastic puzzle called the 9 dots. Now, it could be that you've already seen the 9 dot puzzle. And if you have, what I'd like you to do is kind of go back in time to the very first time when you were first shown this puzzle and just remember what that was like for you. But for the rest of you, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to take out a piece of paper and put 9 dots just like that in a simple pattern. When you've done it, the instructions are very, very simple. What I want you to do is I want you to join those 9 dots up with 4 straight lines without taking your pen off the paper. 4 straight lines without taking your pen off the paper. Now, this is an old puzzle. This has been around for a long time, but it's surprising how many people have not seen it. So I don't want you to cheat and immediately go on to Google or whatever and actually find the solution. It's easy to find the solution. The solution is not the point of this particular exercise. It's how you get there that's important. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to spend the next couple of minutes, put me on pause, and just see if you can do this puzzle for yourself. 4 straight lines without taking your pen off the paper. And what I'd like you to do is realize I'm not cheating. There's no trick to this. This is a very straightforward puzzle. So put me on pause, please, and give yourself a couple of minutes and then come back to me. Okay, now hopefully you haven't cheated yet and looked on Google. I really want you to open yourself to solving this, noticing how you solve it. Now let me show you how a kid or 6 or 7-year-old kid will do it. They'll do something like this and they'll, no, not that, and then they'll do things like, no, not that, and then do things like that. In other words, a kid will just jump right in and actually practice right away. Where a lot of adults, on the other hand, would prefer not to commit themselves to action and rather analyze it. Now, I know that wasn't you. So just take a couple of more minutes, put me on pause again, and then I'll solve the 9 dot puzzle for you and show you what this idea is good for. So put me on pause again. Okay. So now I'm going to show you the solution to the 9 dot puzzle. But let me show you how I did it when I first did 4 straight lines without taking your pen off the paper. Is this actually possible to be done, and can you do it? And the answer is yes. So this is the solution now to the 9 dot puzzle. Start at any corner and then head out beyond the 9 dots. And then come down in this weird diagonal, and then come up to the point you started with, and then go through that diagonal, and you're done. Isn't that an interesting idea? You actually cannot solve the 9 dot puzzle by staying within these 9 dots. In fact, it's very handy for you to begin to ask yourself, what keeps you, what has kept you inside these 9 dots? Why did you not get outside those 9 dots? Because the solution to the puzzle can only be done if you get outside those 9 dots. And I believe one of the things that keeps us within those 9 dots is our response to fear, our response to making a mistake, of being wrong. So I encourage you to actually use this 9 dot puzzle because there's another very interesting aspect to it. As you get used to stepping outside the box and beginning to discover being outside your 9 dots, do you see that all of a sudden your 9 dots can become bigger, and now you can begin to practice getting outside those 9 dots and those 9 dots forever. So I'm glad I got the chance to show you this puzzle. Just begin to get familiar with this idea of getting outside your 9 dots and what may be keeping you within that little box. Thanks very much. I'm Cliff Saunders.